What's good, baby?
How you doing?
Chilling, bro. I see you on here talking about this crime wave thing, man. That's kind of crazy, you heard?
Yeah, it's the crime is high in New York City. I don't know. I used to rob people in the train, so I know. But people be mad, like, yo, you ain't supposed to be. Some dudes that don't understand, they're thinking it's like if when we make videos, like we're putting up the police on what criminals do, homie. They know this already. Like, what are you, an idiot?
No, yeah, they definitely know. They know what
Yeah.
time it is.
So
They
it don't matter if you're robbing old ladies and robbing regular men that are going to work in the morning. I believe you should probably get the fucking electric chair, my nigga. You're a bum. Now, if you robbing street dudes, like we was sticking up drug dealers,
yeah,
dudes that in the street
big difference.
is a super difference.
Super big difference.
He's not a regular civilian, and they were still telling. I got cases from dudes I did shit to, and they were in the street.
Same here. Same here.
Right. So talking about I robbed them, but you
Facts.
didn't tell the cops what I took from you. You
Nah, never
lied.
that. Never, never.
Right. Because now they think they're gonna get money. Mira, you could get money. Tell him you had a gold chain. Tell him he took the other furniture and that it's worth millions of dollars. They think they're gonna so they start lying. But
They
if
think
you
they're gonna
robbing
cash that.
regular, right? If you think you robbing regular people, if you're robbing regular older people or regular young people, whoever, going to work or going to school in the train station, you deserve to get fucking all the time you're getting in the world. You
Yeah,
know
that's
good.
stupid. That's stupidity, bro. That's
Yeah, you asking to go to jail. The train station is full of cameras. There's heroes down there.
facts. There's definitely heroes.
You
They
you're
jump out
not
the
you're
window
not you're
real
not
quick.
even forgetting about the cops. We used to look out for the heroes. There's heroes that are not cops that do civilian arrest, bro.
Police shit. Yeah, they do. They
Yeah,
want to be
they
police so bad.
yo, bro, they
They're looking
21
for a
Jump
medal.
Street.
Yeah, for
Why?
real.
Yeah, and they got them running sneakers on, bro. My
You know,
dude,
they ready to go.
they ready to they
They suited and
waiting.
booted. You heard? Suited and
Bro,
booted.
they're waiting. And nowadays with these bro, I had dudes when I did robberies in the train. I had a hero coming. He took off his civilian clothes. He ripped them, boom, and he popped out, boom, and he had a Superman suit, bro. And he was like, "Yo, come here." I was like, "Oh shit, son, Superman."
That's the
And
MOs though. You heard? But check
yo,
this.
nah, I'm only playing, nigga. Imagine that, son, nigga. Come on, like it's Superman. You're not doing that today.
That
Nah,
would be a great skit. You heard? That would be amazing. But to
only-
go with this MO shit that's going on, you heard? And I've been saying this for quite a while.
And listen, when we say MO, he
Yeah,
don't mean no
sorry.
disrespect. Yeah, because a lot of people say we use that as a term. When people say even retarded, people gotta understand that in New York, we don't mean that like that.
Not to that
People you
extent.
not to that
Not
extent,
the
right?
actual definition of what that
Right,
means.
right, right.
There's a
Because
lot of subdivisions
right,
that go along with that.
right.
So mental health in New York City, they crazy, but they smart crazy. They're so smart that they're crazy, you heard? To
Mhm,
an extent. And I've been saying this for a little while, man. Like when it comes to this no cash bail that they put in effect, right? They
mhm,
knew that the things that was gonna take place with that is
mhm.
the fact that the mental health population that used to be on Rikers Island, right?
Oh
They
snap!
would they would know, yo, I know I could be on an island for 4 months on a 6 month bid for the winter, right?
Yeah.
Now that there's no cash bail, they can't commit petty crimes no more. And yo, not for
Mm,
nothing, you know the city is cold in the wintertime, bro. Like
yes,
it's brutal. It's horrendous.
bro.
I'd rather
Your
I'd
head
rather
will be hurting. I'd rather be in jail.
yeah, I'd rather be in jail. So instead of going to Ward's Island or Bellevue, because that's even worse than Rikers Island, right? They
Yes.
knew that when they let
Listen
these
to what he just said, people. That's true. Instead of being in Bellevue or Ward's Island shelters in New York, people rather be on Rikers Island. That's true, though.
send me to Rikers Island. I'd rather be in Rikers Island.
That's a fact.
This is sweeter in Rikers Island than it is in the
It's
Mantucket,
way better in Rikers Island.
especially if you know how to move.
Yeah,
Especially if you know how to move. And a lot of them dudes that have mental health issues, they've been doing this since
they
young,
know how to move.
since
Yeah.
juvenile. You heard?
Mhm.
Like that's one of the first things you learn going through juvenile is how to play MO.
But why
But
you think there's so many in New York? I kept saying this for a long
because
time. There's a problem. There's
the
man homeless
housing
people.
situation was instead of dudes going to Bellevue and Ward's Island, dudes had houses, specified units on Rikers Island where they knew that's where they was going. If you want to play MO in the file building, yo, listen, I fuck with dope and I'm crazy. All right,
Everybody used to do that.
I'm going. You going back to your peoples. You going back to where you know everybody. Everybody
Yeah,
is
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh boy, OBCC. You got the 3 building. You got the Beacon. They all have mental health houses, and there's big homies to the mental health houses, bro. They
Mm-hmm.
got the higher ups, the ones that are high functioning, that run the whole unit, run the whole house. But since you
Mm-hmm.
can't commit these petty crimes and say, yo, I need a 90-day bid because it's getting cold. Yo, dudes is like, yo, fuck it, send me up north, bro. Let me push this. Ha! I'm gonna be good for the next 10 years. Maybe things will change. Maybe mental health will be different when I get out. Think about that because I know
Mm-hmm.
it seems far fetched for somebody that doesn't know the system, right? But
Yeah,
for us that do know the system, dude's been playing the system for a long time, bro.
yeah.
That's a part of the yo. I want to go to the men's shelter. Yeah, let me collect this little bullshit ass charge or whatever, and I'm gonna go away for 4 months and chill on the island, get fat, get my weight up, and then come out and panhandle and collect change. Maybe do whatever they doing, but they out for the summer and the warmer months, and then they go back to the island. There's no more of that, bro.
Yeah,
There's no more of that. So
yeah.
all these mental health patients that they didn't take an accountability for because they know who's who, they got the statistics and who's in mental health and who's not.
Mm-hmm.
They knew that these loose ends was going to be beneficial to what their prolonged agenda is.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks crazy right now, but if dudes was going to the island for a petty charge, you wouldn't even see half of these dudes. You wouldn't see all these dudes sleeping on the street
Mm-hmm.
because they would have a place to stay during the winter.
That's a fact. I'm listening to
Um,
you, brother.
Now I be thinking about all this, and I see how um, they trying to do the fear mongering, and they trying to really make it seem like the city's out of control. But they knew right before the pandemic was lifted, they knew all these things was gonna take place. Man, they can't say they didn't know that mental health was gonna be a big issue. They
Yeah.
knew it was an issue because it was taken care of on Rikers Island. Dudes wasn't going to Bellevue or Woods Island or a real mental health facility. It was y'all know the
Facts. Mental
program.
health.
Yeah, dudes is not really doing that. They're not really
Mm-hmm.
going to the whole. Y'all need to sit down with a mental health, mental health, mental health. Dudes
Mm-hmm.
had a way of dealing with mental health when they went to the island.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening, bro.
Now I hear you, bro. But definitely something to think about. Something to really get your wheels spinning because to make it seem like there's an influx of that, it's just poor placement, poor planning because they knew all this was gonna happen and they needed it to happen so it would pretty much you know fit their agenda.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm just typing something real quick, bro. Yeah, I'm coming to fit their agenda.
I think so,
I
but
was
I
type.
could be bugged out too though. You never know. You heard?
Nah, you're not bugged out. Yeah, but you need mental health too. Like,
I do
but
a little bit, just a little bit. You heard?
we all do. But
Now, fast self-care is everything, bro. You got to take care
yeah,
of yourself.
yeah, I still see a psych once a month. There's a fact.
I'm
There's
going to
not a
therapy right now,
there's
bro.
not a maybe. There's a fact. I see a psychiatrist, bro,
I see
and
a
they
therapist.
and actually they wanted to see me a few times a week. I'm the one that keeps fighting and saying no. I see a psych, bro. I'm past mental health. You're like this. I went to places where I explained to the person my problem, and they like, we cannot help you for the problems that you have here. We need to send you to another super like a specialist. And I'm like, yo, I thought this was like a high level of mental health. Yeah, but you need like the other level. Like you need to go somewhere else. Like I went to the one on 14th Street. I don't know if you know about those.
Like a
I've been,
case study. Like they want to
yeah,
do a case study on you.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
it's like crazy shit. So yeah, but I try to go like once in a blue. I go to mental health. I go to mental health in the Bronx. And you know how you know I'm not lying? Because don't I go to the Bronx every time once a month when you hear me say I'm gonna be in the Bronx today?
You see?
That's when I go to my mental health clinic. There's facts.
I'm glad that you do that though, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
do.
It shows a lot of growth.
Nigga, I'm crazy. Like
Me
for
too.
real.
Me too. I don't like to admit it as much, but
Yeah.
definitely being through all this shit that we've been through,
Yo,
you
like
know, the
when somebody,
system,
yeah, and when
it makes you
somebody
crazy,
cause
bro.
yeah,
I
when
try to
some
keep it together though. I try. I
I
try.
try too, but when somebody, I'm crazy, but I'm smart too. You get it? But my crazy is like when somebody could say something to you, the smallest a thing, and I'm like, yo, bro, I'm stabbing him. Like you need help, bro. You get it? That's crazy, right?
I mean,
But
I fight them demons on a regular basis, bro.
you know,
But
and
that's
I
the
don't want,
conditioning. That's the conditioning
yeah,
indoctrination of going through what we went through. That's some island
yeah.
shit,
Let me
bro.
say
That's
this real quick. I don't want nobody to take that personal, like go out and do that. I'm just saying, like these are the thoughts I used to get, you know, whatever. I'm not doing that today, you know, because
definitely not. Definitely not.
yeah, YouTube is saving my life. But what I'm saying is,
Facts.
what I'm saying is like, you know, that's a crazy thing, and it is. But I always been in, I always seen somebody. I cannot be left to my own devices still, as sad as it may be. And I say this with facts because people think like everybody got it all together. Every time I left to my own devices, I get locked up, bro.
Now, yeah, definitely bad things happen when you think you got it all together.
Yeah, you
Especially
can never think you
if
got
you
it all
don't have fear
together.
yourself and you don't have fear of consequences. You know, because that shit'll put you in a bad predicament, bro. Like you got to be able to, put yourself on a leash and walk on a real tight leash because if you don't, man, oh man, the mo
Yeah,
come out, bro. You start really doing what you really want to do, and then you sitting somewhere like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? It, it,
yeah,
it can definitely happen though. I keep myself on
yeah.
a short leash.
It definitely happens. Look, like when I go see when I go see those people, it's bugged out because when you have a situation and you in mental health or you're gonna see somebody in mental health, what happens is when Jay's crazy, when you go see somebody in mental health, even the person that's seeing me in mental health understands that, you know what? I'm seeing them in mental health, right? But they doing something on a computer or talking about, and they calling me for help. You get it? So I'm not that crazy. You get it? It's just like
Hmm.
this is a smart, crazy nigga.
And those are the most dangerous ones, you heard? But don't tell nobody, you heard?
Yeah,
Shh.
cause like the lady, like she's calling me, like, yo, boy, could you do this? Like whatever. And I'm like, yo, I'm here the one for help, you know, but they want to take advantage, like being that I'm there, which is cool though, you know, but it's always good to talk to somebody your problems. There's certain things that you can't say on the internet that are your problems or whatever, right?
Especially with no judgment either. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
need you need that neutral person that's not gonna judge you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I think even though you see therapists and all that, like I see therapists and all that. Sometimes I think after they hear my shit, they get judgmental. You know what I'm saying? You can tell there's a little difference. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
There's a little
right.
there's a little guard up. You know what I
But they
mean?
can't
And
say nothing. They
they
gotta
can't
eat
say
it.
nothing. But I could tell off of the energy and the vibe, you know what
Me
I'm saying?
too. In the
Because you were,
room.
yeah, it's just, oh, I fucked you up, huh? Yeah. And then it's like, yeah, enough is enough. And then I don't want to do it no more because then you start feeling guilty about being honest, you know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
you start to really think that you're really crazy and you're really not, you know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
one time my counselors asked me, like, how was I feeling? Right. And I said, you want to know how I'm really feeling? I said, I hate that bitch that worked with you. Sometimes I just want to punch her right in her face. And I started going crazy, like telling her, she was like, you can't be talking like that about her. She's a nice lady. Oh, hold up. I could tell you how I'm feeling. She went bananas.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was
And it
her friend.
changes. It
Yeah, it
changes. It
changed
changes.
everything. But I said, watch her get crazy. How I'm feeling, I hate that bitch you bring here. You get it? And she was like, yo, but I
Yeah.
thought I could tell you how I feel. You my counselor, right? She didn't hold that one down. That shit got her mad, but I knew it was her homegirl. I said, she about to get tight. But
Oh,
I
you was
gotta,
fishing. You was fishing. You was
yeah.
fishing. Stop
I
playing.
said,
You know what you
no,
was
but I
doing.
said, I gotta tell her because I really didn't like her. You heard? She was trying to be like telling me what she was trying to bag me, you know, because I'll be doing all crazy shit when they're like, you're not supposed to be doing. Back then, I don't know
Yeah,
anymore.
no, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's different
You
back then.
yeah, you get in trouble even in there. I go to mental health and get in trouble. I feel like I was feeling like the cops, like they were the cops sometimes. I shouldn't be feeling that way.
In a sense, I feel that way too because at the end of the day,
Like
it's
it's a
like
parole building. You shouldn't
in a
feel that
sense,
way.
anytime, but you gotta remember you're gonna correlate the two. You know what I'm saying? Going through
Yeah.
the system, it's like once you see people writing on pads and all that, and shit is in order, and they got their phone ringing, you start catching like, oh, this is like parole. This is different. This is not feeling the way it should. You know what I mean? I get that. That makes a lot of sense too. You know what I mean?
You know what I used to hate when I tell somebody something in a building and they'd be like, "Oh, well, right now I'm gonna have to call your PO." Like, why you calling my PO for? Like, do you know that's the person that locks you up for any little thing? No, I'm
I
gonna
just
talk. I'm gonna talk to her. No, you can't talk to her. She's locks people up, bro. This is not your friend.
she'll flip everything that you saying
Yeah,
and put
yeah.
you under the gun. That's like when I first came home. Immediately I first came home, child support called me, found me somehow, some way, talking about you need to make payments and all that. I said, yo, y'all running down on me like loan sharks. Do you understand the recidivism rate of somebody that just came home? Are you trying to get me in the streets to do something crazy? Because I don't need that right now. And it
Mhm.
kind of shut it down, you know what I'm saying? In a sense, she was like, oh shit, like he's going in on me. And they
Yeah.
stopped calling me for like 6 months. And then when I started making my payments and all that, you know what I'm saying? But if I wouldn't have said what I said, they would have been on me. Anybody else under pressure like that?
You go to jail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta get this. They running down
yeah.
me. That's a lot of pressure. You know what
It
I'm
is a
saying?
lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure. You know what
And
I'm
that's a
saying?
lot of pressure. And when a dude, either you get clean, come home, or you start doing the right thing in life, and your wife, if you live with somebody that's on you all the time, like, yo, I need money for this, I need money, that'll make you hit the
The
street.
recipe for disaster.
Yes, the recipe for disaster. In your mind, you think you're gonna get money to help her with the bills, but during the stress, you wind up either smoking weed, getting high to forget about the little beef that just happened. You get it? So
I see
all
that.
that plays a toll. All that plays a toll. You know. But anyway, guys, stay out of trouble. Do the right thing. Don't forget, go see mental health if you got a mental problem. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You're.
No, it's a fact. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't be too proud, man.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
it's definitely something. You help yourself, man. Because if you can't help yourself, you can't help nobody else, man.
yeah, bro. Look, I made Sykes go see Sykes.
I can see that. You heard. I
Yeah,
can see you
yeah.
doing that. I could definitely
I
see you
made
doing that. You heard.
I made Sykes say they don't want to work there no more.
I see what kind of missions you was on. You was trying to break them down. You
No,
heard.
I actually, because I was in when I was in a program, I was like when like the head program dude in charge. I was a staff intern coordinator.
He was the
Like
ramrod.
I've been past Ramrod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ran the whole house. I was actually gonna run my own program. They got just left at an early age. I was like 20 something. Facts. So
Damn.
I've been dealing with people like that in business and in
That
office.
just goes
Like,
show you what you can do if you really put your mind to it.
yeah, yeah, this is facts. There's people right now, they the owners of the programs and the directors and all that I taught them everything they know. They told me they still talking about you in those programs because I gave them the best and hardest treatment ever. There's facts.
Well, one thing I could say about you, no matter what, you ain't got no hair on your tongue, and you definitely keep it 100, man. You definitely, you know what I'm saying. Even if it might hurt somebody's feelings, you definitely give the raw deal, and you know what I'm saying. You gotta respect that, bro.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah, you see why you just said that one you said one thing I respect about you was you don't got no hair in your tongue and you give people the raw, you say how you feel. Some dudes don't like that and they take it like I think I'm all that. Nigga, that's the way I am. You get it?
Yeah.
This is not an act. This is not the internet. I'm being nice on here. You get it? Like you bugging. Like, but they can't handle that. Me, but everybody says they want somebody to be real. They
And then
want
when they
to
real, it's too much.
yeah, they want. I want to. When we gonna get a real content creator, a dude that tells the truth, that's not gonna lie, and and depending on your nationality, if he's not your nationality, what's happening with these people, they figure he can't be real. He's not black. If it's a black crowd, oh, he can't be real, bro. Cause I fuck with 1090 Jake. He's realer.
That
You know,
goes to the division part. That goes to
yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean. But they know what they're doing. That's something that's been implemented forever. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's kind of corny because realness doesn't have a color.
Definitely
You know what I'm
doesn't.
saying? And gangsterism don't have a color. And I'm not on here trying to be a gangster because I was a gangster for decades of my life and it got me nowhere. I'm trying to be a nerd, a goofy, a derlick. I want to be that. So you could call me a goofy, a geek, all that, right? That's what I'm trying to do. Cause all of them that I know, they own property, they got houses. I try the gangster shit. You heard? it really much didn't get me nowhere. I don't regret nothing. You know what I'm saying? But uh, at the end of the day, like when you think about like what did it get you, I've acquired more things than I did being a nerd than I did a gangster. But don't get it twisted. I hop out of that nerd shit in 2.5
There's a
seconds.
time and place for that. You
Yeah,
heard?
yeah.
Facts.
That's what I tell.
This is not the time or the place for that. You
Right.
heard?
That's what I tell people. Like I tell them, yo, I'm not a gang member. When I'm on YouTube, I'm not a gang member, bro. I don't glorify gangs. So I don't know what they get. I'm even telling you, while I'm on YouTube, I'm not a gang member. I'm not on here glorifying gangs. What I do in my personal life is my business. But while I'm on here, I'm not here for none of that. You get it?
No, I feel you.
Like,
One thing I can say, man, going through all the stuff that I went through, you know what I'm saying, the gangs, the streets, all that, you know, all the craziness. I mean, now I like to look at myself as I am a revolutionary. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because,
that's right.
you know, we got to do better for the peoples, man. Power to the peoples, man. We gotta, you know, bring awareness to what's really going on, no matter what color. You know what I'm saying? We all in this shit together, whether you know it or